Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called September 2019 Tarot, Lotteries, Business, Casino, and Job, and anything to do with financial speculation. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Now, the first card that I'm shuffling for is got to do with your first 15 days of September, and it's got to do with your job. You coming from Capricorn. And let's see what the card says. Oh, it's a fabulous card. It says you can expect a lot of good news where job is concerned, either a promotion or more money or more status, an elevation of some kind. And if you want to go looking for a new job, try your best and you'll get very good results. So the first 15 days are going to be very lucky where job is concerned. Do your best and you'll come to the notice of your bosses. Now, what about business? Let's see what this card says. And for business, this is another very good card. It says you are going to be the flag carrier, which means you're going to do something very important to come to the notice of the business community. You could either be starting a business, or if you have a business, you will do very well in the first 15 days and be making very good contacts and probably win some good contracts as well. So put a lot of energy in your first 15 days. If you're in business, you're going to get some good results. And now, what about casino luck and stock market luck and the forex luck? Let's see how you're going to do with that in the first 15 days. Well, it's a good card again. It shows growth, which means that whatever you attempt to do will be growing pretty fast for you. So go right ahead, make your journeys to the casino if you want in the first 15 days. Go by all means to the stock market and to the forex, and you will be able to do pretty well, it says. Now we will go to the last 15 days of September. And this card that I pull will have to do with your job area. And let's see what the card says for you coming from Capricorn. And this is an excellent card. It says you are going to climb the ladder of success where your job is concerned. And you're going to do very, very well. And you're going to be coming to the notice of your superiors. And even if you want to change your job, you'll be able to climb the ladder of success and get a very good one. So be very ready for some good activity in the last 15 days as well where job is concerned. Now, what about business? If you're in business, let's see what this card says. Well, this is a card. It says you are going to have some brilliant imagination about you. And this imagination is going to lead you to some product or some business activity or some forming some kind of idea in business that's going to be a sparkle of it. So your last 15 days gives your imagination all that wonderment, and apply it and see how you can find new ways to find success at anything to do with business. You're bound to succeed, it says. Now, what about casino luck, stock market, and forex luck for the last 15 days? Let's see what this card says. All right. Now, while this is a good card, it's also a card that shows your foundation may be not very strong. So wanting to go to the casino or the stock market or the forex, I would say be a bit cautious. Cautious in the sense, I suppose, don't take unnecessary risk. You're going to come back with something good, but not as much as you expect. So don't open yourself to very high risk in any form of business speculation. Although I would say this is a good card. You are going to make something be reasonable and you'll be smiling all the way to the bank in the last 15 days. Now we're going to talk about lucky dates, DATES, for the month of September. And you coming from Capricorn, let's see what your lucky dates are going to be. Well, this is the card of the universe, the card of unexpected good luck. So I'm going to say that the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st are going to be very, very lucky days and nights for you to attempt to do anything you want to do about job or business or speculative luck of any kind. 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st, very lucky dates. Now, what about colors? Well, colors are very important because every color that we wear opens a channel of energy to a different planet. Could be the good one, could be the bad one for the period of time. And for you, what is the color? It's the card of Mercury, as you can see the sign up there. And so I'm going to go for white and silver colors, white and silver colors, or white or silver colors, especially waist up. And you'll be very lucky in everything you do, especially in job, business, or any form of financial speculation. And now I will talk to you about AM or PM. This is something that I've just added. And let's see what the card says. Well, this card says that the AM period for you is better, which means from 12 midnight until 12 noon. So anything to discuss about job or in business to be discussed, or anything to be done in finance, 12 midnight to... Now I'm going to give you your lucky lottery numbers. I've already done some homework for you, and using Kabbalistic astrology, I've divided the 9 planets into 2 sections. First section will have 5 planets, second section will have 4 planets. I've tracked the 5 planets section, and they've given me these numbers according to my notes here. The number 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, 62. And then I've gone to the second section of these planets where 4 planets are gathered in the second group. And from there, I've got, according to my notes, these numbers. The number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59, or 68. Now, for the third group of numbers, I'm going to use my Kabbalistic cards. And let's see what they will say for you coming from Capricorn for this month of September. Well, it's a fire card. So I'm going to say that the numbers from this card would be the number 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, or 63. This is the Wheel of Fire, for example. So I will call this a fire card. And these are the numbers I've got from this card, which I've just told you. What do you do with all these numbers? Now, if you have been to see me for a 90-minute session, for which you would have paid me USD $50, and I would have told you and predicted for you your next 7, 8, or 9 years, that would be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I would have given you a lot of information about your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, all kinds of energies from the universe. And I would have given you your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I would have shown you how to get into that energy that you have, that supernatural energy that each and every one of us has. And if we can keep the supernatural energy happy with us, that's a success story that we will find. If it's the opposite, and if there's conflict within us with this supernatural power, then everything we try to do will fail. And so coming back to lotteries, the numbers I've given you are based on my energies. They're not based on your energies. When I have your date of birth, time of birth, and look at your palms, then the numbers I give you will be for lifelong, will be with your energies. In the meantime, I want you to get hold of some paper. Now, if you have been to see me, I would have said go to a stationery shop and look for certain types of colored paper. Since you haven't been to see me, just use white paper, get the scissors and cut out 2-inch by 2-inch strips. And when you have done the 2-inch by 2-inch strips, on each 2-inch by 2-inch strip of paper, you will write only one number from the group of numbers I've given you. One number on one 2-inch by 2-inch, and then you fold it up so you can't see the number. And soon you will have a little pile of all these numbers in front of you, all this white folded paper with all the numbers there. Then I would have told you that you have to wear your certain best colors to start choosing your numbers. Face a certain direction. I would have given you a few directions to choose from when you want to choose your numbers, to face this direction. Then I would have told you have to wait for certain days, your lucky days, to do this exercise. So since you have been not, if you have not been to see me, then just do it on any days that you like. Just do that and let's go on with it. And then you will choose 6 numbers from those piles of paper, one by one. If you need 6 numbers, you will choose 6 numbers. If you need 5 numbers, you will choose 5 numbers. So in the meantime, just do it like this. And then once you have chosen your numbers, I would have taught you that you have to go to buy your numbers only on your lucky days and only when you wear your lucky colors. And if you're going to buy your numbers online, you have to face your lucky directions. It's a very intense exercise. And this business about reaching into that supernatural of you, I will take my time and I will explain to you how to reach that supernatural guide that we have and explain all about this to you. So you see this having this 90-minute session with me costing you USD 50. You will know your 7, 8 or 9 years, whether in your area of health, whether in business, job, finances, whether in romance, marriage, family. I'll cover every area there and let you know in detail what's going to happen to you in your next 8 or 9 years. So I look forward to you sending me the email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll reply to you and let's get this session on so that you can experience this next 7, 8, or 9 years and get the best out of them and do be better than the best. I look forward to hearing from you one day. Until then, have a good month of September. Thank you and goodbye.